my fellow oddities, and welcome to a new video. As you guys probably know if you've been watching my channel for a while, Cole Young is my favorite Mortal Kombat character. Introduced in the Mortal Kombat 2021 live-action movie, Cole Young is the descendant of Scorpion, aka Hanzo Hasashi, who fights in MMA and is eventually dragged into the world of Mortal Kombat. He unlocks his Arcana, this adaptive golden armor that can absorb hits and use the kinetic energy for powered up attacks or to create weapons, mainly tonfas, and he of course used this awesome ability against Goro, the Shokan Prince and champion of Mortal Kombat. Which basically makes Cole Young the champion of Mortal Kombat within the 2021 universe. Can't think of a more fitting person to have that title. He's also one of the few Mortal Kombat characters who is truly relatable. He's down on his luck, he has a wife and daughter, and he's just a normal guy. Even the name, Cole Young. It's just very reflective on how normal he is. But despite that, he still stands up and fights these larger-than-life Outworld villains to protect his family. And his family even protects him sometimes, or reminds him what he's fighting for. Cole in 2021 is played by Lewis Tan, a legit martial artist and acclaimed actor who's been in Cobra Kai, Iron Fist, and Deadpool 2. And he really brings a lot to the character with his amazing acting.
You heard what Jack said. That thing is hunting people with a marking. It's after me. And if I stay here and it shows up, it could kill us all.
But today, I wanted to discuss why this legendary character deserves a spot on the Mortal Kombat 1 roster, and what his potential moveset and fatalities could be. It seems pretty obvious that Mortal Kombat 1's life cycle is coming to a close, but for it to truly feel complete, I think it needs one more set of characters, and I think Cole needs to be one of them. Firstly, this would be a great way to promote the upcoming movie along with the skins we've already gotten. Most of the characters from the Mortal Kombat sequel are already in Mortal Kombat 1, one that definitely isn't, the main man, Cole Young. We've also gotten hints from Ed Boob, that's a typo. We've also gotten hints from Ed Boon that we might see Cole come to the game. In a Twitter poll, Ed asked if people would rather see Cole Young or Artleen come to Mortal Kombat 1. Artleen won, but there's no shame in that, as Artleen is also one of the best Mortal Kombat characters. Ed Boon even came out and argued for Cole Young being the one to come to the game, so this is a real possibility here. Another reason Mortal Kombat 1 should have Cole Young is for Lewis Tan to be able to play the character in the game. For all of the Mortal Kombat movie skins that we have, none of the actors have their likeness or voice within the game, which I think is really disappointing, so you can make up for that by having Lewis Tan play his part. Plus, it's more celebrity voice acting, which has been going really well. Just look at Ronda Rousey, Dimitri Vegas, Megan Fox. I've really been impressed with what these celebs have been able to do with their characters, and there is no one other than Lewis Tan that can play the role of Cole Young. But let's get on to the gameplay. Cole Young has so much potential in this department, with this suit that lets him absorb energy and redirect hits, to his tonfas, to his MMA background. It really is a unique character archetype that we haven't seen from MK. I think he'd be a really good up-close brawling type character with a mix of grappling in there as well, and his tonfas have a bunch of different uses. He can spin them, stab with them, use them as a blunt weapon, since he actually has two different tonfas, one being sharp, one being blunt, which just gives a bunch of different animations you can use in the game. Plus, we can assume he can create other things with his suit rather than just tonfas, maybe a shield, sword, maybe heavier weapons like a hammer or a mace. There's a lot there you can play around with. We would also have to somehow adapt his ability to absorb and redirect damage, which I think would be the standout feature of the character that really separates him from the others. So how would it work? Well, I think it would work similarly to how Jax's arms work in MK11, but instead of you hitting the opponent to charge up your suit, it's when you get hit. So Cole would be a slow starter type of character that gets stronger as the match goes, powering up existing moves and unlocking new ones as he gets hit. You could give him a ground and pound type move, a fireball, and of course you have to give him his famous uppercut. I think if Cole came to the game, you would also have to give the cameo Scorpion a 2021 movie skin alongside what the main Scorpion has, because being able to use Cole Young with Scorpion, Hanzo Hasashi from the movie as your cameo, that is just peak Mortal Kombat. Cole also has a lot of amazing design potential. Yes, he only has one design from the movie that actually has his abilities and stuff, but we've seen a lot of concept art from the fans that shows just how cool Cole Young could look, even with some having a mask. His gear would most likely be his tonfas, which you could really customize to look awesome. Maybe even give him Tanya's tonfas from MKX as a reference to her, since she doesn't have tonfas in this game, which, by the way, is another good reason why Cole Young should be in this game. Tanya doesn't have tonfas, so that means the only other character that could have tonfas is Cole Young, and we need a character with tonfas in every game. I'd also be really interested in a Cole Young announcer voice. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Lewis Tan has an iconic voice as Cole Young that would really elevate the experience of Mortal Kombat 1.
No, it's not over. We still need to fight.
And finally, we have to talk about fatalities. The first one should just be the one from the movie that he does on Goro. Slice off their hand, slice out their guts, and then stab them in the eye. The next one, I think you could do something very interesting with. I heard this somewhere, I'm not sure where it was, but someone said that they should include a fatality input within the credits of the next Mortal Kombat movie, and they can use that as a fatality for Cole Young that unlocks when you put it in. Anyways, I think his second fatality should utilize his MMA background. Maybe he grabs the opponent and dunks them on their head, leaving a dent there, just like Bilal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards, and then he can get on top of them and use his tonfas to just bash their head in until it's just mush. But yeah, Cole Young in Mortal Kombat 1 is an absolute must. His design, his story, his moveset is all too legendary to not be included in a game so well made and beloved by the fans as Mortal Kombat 1. Lewis Tan would do such a great job bringing the performance he perfected on the big screen to the game, and honestly, it's long overdue. He should have been in Combat Pack 2 from Mortal Kombat 11. But that brings me to you guys. What ideas do you have for Cole Young in Mortal Kombat 1? Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, make sure to check out the links in the description to my merch store, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, make sure to give this video a like to show your support, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to know when I next upload a new video. With that being said, that's it for this video, my fellow oddities. I'll see you next time. Whew, it is hot in here, jeez. Whew. Oh shoot, I forgot to stop the recording.